All right. What's up, y'all? What is good? Prado West into his house. Welcome to the Paid Corner Podcast and Reactions. Much love, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your time. If you're new to my channel, do me the favor of subscribing, turning on that bell button, follow it up with the all switch. This way you get notified of every single drop on the channel. I generally drop a new reaction every day, then some of my own music and music videos weekly or bi-weekly. So do take the time to check me out. If you like rap, hip hop, and R&B, you could possibly like some of my music too. I appreciate your time. Thanks for tuning in once again and welcome. This is, shout out to the Swifties. We're going down that Taylor Swift rabbit hole still. This is a brand new one to me called Cardigan. I believe it's from her folklore album and the folk kind of music. So I'm excited to check this out. A lot of people have been suggesting doing the folklore album and checking out some of her folk music. So without further ado, guys, shout out to Taylor Swift. Let's get right to it. Here we go.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When
I like the sound of this.
They assume you know nothing.
That's so true. When you're young, they assume you know nothing. It's true though, because a lot of young people do think they know everything. And then a lot of people that are in the older generation think that the young people know nothing. Because I remember being a kid once and thinking that I knew it all. And now I'm an older man. And I sometimes feel like my kid thinks he knows everything. And like I feel like he knows nothing. But then again, I'm like, man, these kids, they learn a lot at a young age.
Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
So true, though. It is very true.
But I knew you dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a street light. I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby kiss it back.
Whoa, trippy.
And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you playing hide and seek and giving me your weekends. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line once in 20 lifetimes. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed. You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding.
Whoa, this is a trippy video, dude.
'Cause I knew you stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstain. I knew you tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy. I knew you leaving like a father, running like water. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo kiss. I knew you'd haunt all over my what ifs. The smell of smoke would hang around this long. 'Cause I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired, and you'd be standing in my front porch lot, and I knew you'd come back to me.
Crazy.
You'd come back.
This is crazy.
And you come back to me. And you come back.
feel like she's speaking on like coming back to her being herself.
Like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was your favorite.
Yeah, so I feel like it's her speaking on being herself. And like loving herself. I like it. That was phenomenal, dude. Catchy song. I like the folk kind of style music. All right. That's it. That's all that is her. Yo, that was dope. I'm not going to lie. That video was like very, very different and very, very unique. I feel like it's her speaking on the essence of being herself all over again. We're going to see what we can find for context wise. Taylor Swift. Cardigan. Taylor Swift's Cardigan is primarily about a lost youthful romance and the lasting, sometimes painful mark it leaves on our memories. Okay. I kind of thought it could have been about romance, but at the same time, I feel like there's other layers to it that she's speaking on finding herself again after losing that romance and perhaps. The song uses the metaphor of a cardigan, a piece of clothing that feels both comforting and possibly worn out, to represent the relationship and its cycle of loss and return. It also has an alternate interpretation related to fictional teenage love triangle lore, where Betty reflects on her past with James, who left and then returned, and from Swift's own perspective, reflecting on a public backlash and her fans' enduring loyalty. Okay. The song is told from the perspective of someone reflecting on first love and heartbreak, acknowledging how deeply that experience can affect someone even into adulthood. Wow, crazy. It captures the feeling of looking back on special but painful love, the good and the bad, and the indelible mark it left. The title and chorus use a worn-out cardigan as a metaphor for a relationship that is comfortable and familiar, but also potentially temporary or seasonal. James, the male character, leaves Betty in the summer when a cardigan isn't needed, but returns in the fall asking for forgiveness. Okay, so it is essentially about romance. The song suggests that because he's a cardigan, he will likely leave again, and the relationship's seasonal nature means the heartbreak will likely repeat. The song is a central piece in the lore of James, Betty, and Augustine, with Cardigan told from Betty's perspective as she remembers her time with James, knowing he would eventually come back to her after his fling with Augustine. It has been interpreted as being about Swift's 2016 feud with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, with the song representing her fans' loyalty and how they came back to her after a period of public criticism. The lyrics are connected to Peter Pan with leaving like a father, running like water, potentially alluding to how the male character, like Peter Pan, refuses to grow up, ultimately losing the woman he loves. Wow. Dope. I like it though. Folklore. I'm going to have to do some more reactions to this kind of content of hers because it's different, unique, and it still has that romance vibe to it, which is cool because like this is what love, the world is really about, is partners and whatnot. I don't really believe in relationships so much myself. It's not something that I'm too worried about. I enjoy my own company. I actually have an uncle who's been single basically his entire life. And I resonate with that heavily because I've been through so much turmoil with relationships. I don't believe in them anymore, to be honest. Anyways, that's enough about me. That was a phenomenal song by Taylor. Cool video. Go check it out. Show her some love and subscribe to her. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell button, follow it up with the all switch. This way you get notified of every single drop on my channel. I generally drop a new reaction every day, then some of my own music and music videos weekly or bi-weekly. So do take the time to check me out, y'all. If you like rap, hip hop, and R&B, You might like some of my music. Show some love on the original content. I appreciate you. Shout out to the pre-existing subscribers and members, y'all. Once you subscribe for free, you can also become a $5 a month member for exclusive perks if you become a fan of the content on the channel, such as early access to all of my songs and music videos, some of the reactions as well. You get to check them before they even come out. Discounts on my merch on my website, pradawest.com. There's a little video with some of the items on the website. I will also post a link right here for you to tap on, which will take you directly to the website once you tap on it, pradawest.com. So go check it out, show some love. Prada West is my artist name. Prada because I'm Italian, and West because I grew up on the West Coast Pacific Ocean. That's where the artist name comes from. I also have a brand on there, though, called Paid Apparel. It's an acronym for Push Ambition into Dollars. It's more than just being paid and having money, though. It's about using your hustle, your drive, and your ambition to push yourself to achieve and essentially become successful for yourself. No matter what it is you do in life, just push yourself hard and basically create a business for yourself, no matter what it is, and become successful. I love to inspire people. That's where the brand comes from. So take the time to check that out too, y'all. Appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the reaction. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought about the song and the video and the reaction. And tap on this pin link right here. It's a link to my music video playlist called Music Videos. Download it to your libraries on YouTube if you enjoyed some of the music videos. Show some love. Give them likes. Leave them comments. And furthermore, appreciate y'all. And until the next one, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.
Paint drip, I still tip. Purple smoke, got blaze zips. No pay slips, I chase grip. No 9 to 5, but I'm paid thick.